Moving on our discussion, we've talked about the expertise that Muslim Aid, Shelter and Age UK bring to this campaign. Tufail, I'm going to come to you first. Muslim Aid has already done some work in, last year. Tell us what you were able to deliver last year.
Very briefly, by all accounts, this winter is going to be even more harsher from what we understand, from what the forecasters are saying. But last year, through the support of the community, we were able to, and through our partners, Shelter UK and Age UK, we were able to reach 6,000 vulnerable people.
Right.
And that included distributing winter warmth packs, which are now available for £40. And these packs included things that we take for granted. I mean, when I read this, I just couldn't believe that these things, but they make such a huge difference. I saw a video earlier of a very dignified person receiving this, but receiving it with such, obviously receiving in a very gracious way, but you could see the the happiness in their face receiving these gifts. And these packs include oil heaters. Yeah, they maintain a comfortable living environment. Electric mattress toppers, they regulate temperatures during the night, and obviously it can drop. Thermal blankets, insulation for doors and windows, heavy-duty curtains, electric kettles, blankets, woolly hats, gloves. And these things are desperately needed. I was reading another statistic earlier. 1.8 million pensioners live in fuel poverty, suffer from fuel poverty. Now, they spend 15% of their income on fuel. So they don't know whether to maintain heat or to eat. So it's a very desperate situation. And this is what people, we don't realise this.
6,000 people reached last year.
Yeah.
What's your target this year? How
a lot more. It all depends upon the community. I mean, we've got programs in place, and Hamid Bhai can talk about that in further detail, what the plans are.
Well, let's hear from Hamid Bhai.
This year, actually, as you mentioned, actually last year what happened, winter campaign is not something new to Muslim Aid. We used to have winter campaign since Muslim Aid's inception, but we used to concentrate on other poor countries.
Yeah, it was a lot of the work was international.
But last year, when we saw actually many people are dying here in this country, and then people are suffering, when we saw, then we thought, that what I explained earlier there, what is our responsibility? Can we sit idle there? Then we said, no, our trustees come forward. He said, no, we have responsibility to our home, so do something.
So what are the programs this year?
Immediately we actually partnered with the Age UK, and then we help these people. But this year, since we have started, because we start planning 6 months before, so this year actually we want to make it not threefold, not fourfold, more. As Brother Tufail mentioned, actually this is depending on our community response, but we have actually plan to make it at least 4 times more than last year. And not only the monetary help, this year we are planning at the same time, we are actually recruiting volunteers as well.
Right.
The people who don't have the capacity or who don't have the willingness, whatever, to give money, but they want to give their time. And they are most welcome as well. So we have actually planned to recruit volunteers as many as possible, so that we can send them to the poor people's house, or we could send them to the pensioners' house, old people's house, and then give them assistance. And at the same time, this £40 pack, as many people as possible. But we are actually planning to reach up to 25,000 people minimum. With the help of course, Shelter and Age UK, inshallah. This is actually with the pack, but with voluntary help, other help, we want to actually go minimum 100,000 people.
Even further than that. Excellent.